So my name is Lamar Tyler. Me and my wife Ronnie right here in the front. We run the website blackandmarriedkids.com. We do a bunch of web series. My own personal web series called The Gatekeepers Are Gone. And what I'm here, I'm so pleased that the Justice gave me the opportunity to do this. A little while ago, we actually did a music video. My first actual music video production. I sent it to them, and I believe it was Stacy was like, hey, do you want to come and talk about the process in front of Blogalicious? So, I was like, cool, whatever, let's make it happen. So, but before we show the video, I just wanted to, I just came with quick 5 points I just jotted down in the background. Hopefully that'll inspire you as you take a look at this. Our background is we started our website in December 2007, blackandmarriedkids.com, because we wanted to promote positive images of marriage and parenting in the African American community. I think somebody, it just, on the last panel, ended up with a discussion about our images and what we support and how we need to support different things. So we didn't see these positive images out there, so we said we'd put them out there ourselves. And we started with the website. In 2009, we said, what can we do to further, get our brand out there to bring more recognition and attention to what we're doing? So we said, let's do a documentary. So we did our first documentary, Happily Ever After, A Positive Image of Black Marriage. In July 2009, we released it. We actually started a fan page by the same name a month before that first month between June and July. We were planning on 600 or 700 fans, and after the hard promotion track, we actually ended up with like 6,000 that first month. Now, a little bit over 2 years, I think we just passed the 90,000 mark last week. We're getting about 1,000 weeks, so it's rolling. So that's just to show you that people will support positivity. You just have to put it out there for them. Because we can't, as bloggers, as social media folks, we can't depend on the media to do it. We have to just take it to ourselves. We have that direct line to the audience, so why are we waiting for them? We have to make it happen. If we're the influencers and the brands that come to us, then we have to realize we're the influencers, right? And influence more than just doing product reviews. We have to influence social change and what we want to see.
Absolutely.
So, just all that to say that as bloggers and social media folks, you never know what this journey will take. We did an interview with the Washington Post one time, and a woman asked me, in 5 years, where do you see yourself? And what I told her is that 5 years ago, I never could have seen myself here doing this right now. Because I was, doing my 9-to-5 grind every day. And I had no idea of all these amazing experiences and this amazing journey that blog and social media will take me on. As I look around the audience, I know some of your personal stories, so some of you definitely feel me on that. There's no way you could have known that the landscape would change and the effect it would have on not only you, but on your family and your community as well. Second thing I wanted to tell you in relation to this video, I got a buddy of mine that told me one time, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. And I was like, man, that's profound. I just tweeted that on Facebook, and I was like, how'd you come up with that? But then a little while ago, I heard somebody else say it too. So I said, man, that dude he didn't make that up. But I love that, right? If you stay ready, you have to get ready. So what happened is, I think we released this maybe like a month ago, right? Maybe like a month ago, so maybe like a month before that, a woman, she had a campaign and said, Lamar, I want to know if you'll do a music video for me. So I said, yeah, cool, I can do it for sure, I feel comfortable. And she said, who I want you to do it with is speech from the group Arrested Development. Now, for those who don't know, Arrested Development is a 2-time Grammy Award group.
There you go.
So Ronnie said, you sure you want to do your first video, like a real artist? So I said, yeah, my main thing is, fake it till you make it. So I said, I feel comfortable in myself and I'll make them feel comfortable. They don't know any better. So I was staying ready, so I didn't have to get ready. I had all my equipment, I had everything I needed to do. When we talked about yesterday in the video session, I'd already been doing videos for the last few years, doing documentaries, doing webisodes, doing all these different things, so I already had the skill set. So when you're vlogging, when you're writing, you're doing all these different things. Every day when you write those blogs, you're writing and working on your craft, right? So when somebody comes to you, you don't have to get ready because you're already ready. And it's just that consistency that gets you there. Something else I want to talk about with this video is that as web people, as social media influencers and bloggers and such, we have to do it our way. We can't expect to do things the way Hollywood does things. So, when you think about making a music video, right, and we've all seen MTV, making the video behind the scenes, and, you think but you have no idea. So they have, like the film crew, then they got the directors and the producers, then they got the key grip, the electrician, and the caterer. So this is web style. So when I go on the shoot, I'm the lightman, I'm the director, I'm the producer, I'm the cameraman. I'm making sandwiches for people in the back. I'm doing all that. Just me, I'm that one dude. Now, everything, we can't start till I finish setting everything up because I'm dragging everything in there by myself. So when we did this, the whole video, it was a real busy week. I got a call on a Saturday from Speech, and the woman, she said, they were doing a song right now. You go to the studio and record it. No treatment, no plan, nothing. So I said, Ronnie was out of town. I said, no, I got 3 daughters. So lady's like, oh, she's doing it today. I have a brother. Him and his wife, they live in Stone Mountain. We live in Atlanta area. Stone Mountain, not too far from you guys. If you want, you can just drop the kids off over there. I said, my wife out of town. I don't think she'd think it's too cool if I just drop the kids off. Some random people out there. They're about to have a baby. I said, I don't think we do. We just have to reschedule. So we actually rescheduled for Thursday night. We shot everything in his home studio. It took about 3 hours to shoot that. We went out to Piedmont Park, shot a few things with kids for an hour, maybe like an hour or two of shooting in Piedmont. Went out to Little 5 Points another day. So all together, may have been 8 hours of shooting. And I'm you guys. Even though I do this actually on a full-time basis, like our site has grown, so every day, like 9 hours, 10 hours, I'm sucked into the computer. So I can't get off the computer until the kids get home. Then when the kids get home, we try to play with them and be purposeful in their lives for a little bit. Then it's bath time, then it's bedtime, and really can't get going until nighttime. So I'm you guys. I'm living the same life you live. So it's not Hollywood. You out all day. We shooting from 6 a.m. to midnight. If I'm out that long, somebody's looking for me. So we actually did that. In that 8 hours, we worked it through the week, worked it around our schedules, got it done, and it really reminded me of last year's conference. For those of you that were in Miami. And James Andrews came up and talked about being content creators. And that's something me and Ronnie would always talk about before that session and kind of confirmed it. Whenever I meet people and people say, what do you do? I tell them I create content. I'm not just a blogger, I create content. I create, documentaries. I create webisodes. I create web shows. I create, video, written form, whatever you do, I create content. And that's what I do. So, really just embracing that content form, I want you to really just look outside of what you're already doing. So if you're doing vlogging and you're creating videos, most likely, as you get yourself out there and you build your brand more around that's what you're doing, there'll be other people that want those services. There'll be other people that want to, build up the same thing you've built up. As you're writing, I know a lot of you are starting to get these freelance writing gigs, right? Because people see what you're doing and they see the level that you're doing it at. So, last thing I want to leave with you is that most of the time, the only barrier we have between us and the next level is ourselves and the limitations you put on yourself. So don't just think of yourself as, I'm just doing this blog thing. Think of your blog as your business. It's more than just a brand to try to get free swag and free things. Think about what it can do for your family and take you to the next level. The reason I love this conference more than anything else is that any time, in any room I'm here, I can look around the room and designate people who are highly successful through blogging. And people who have been highly successful really just in the last 2 to 3 years. Not even like they have these businesses they've had for the last 10, 15 years. So I think we're about ready to roll the video now. This is Stacey, I'm going to tell you, just crush, Gatekeepers are gone. And thank you, we're going to run the video now. It's called I'm going to Fight Back Right Now. And I'm going to sing along to it, it's no audio. No, it does have audio, I guess it's working. I swear the music's pretty good, y'all.
So sing it.
No.